Hi, boys and girls. Good morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Yes, it's a cool day here. How are you today? I'm sure you're doing great. Welcome to class. It's time for UW. And today we'll be talking about understanding time and seasons. Yes, time and seasons. I'm sure you wonder why sometimes it's daytime, it's nighttime. Why is it dark? Why do we have nighttime or daytime? Why do we sleep at night? Or why can't it be day all day? Or why can't it be night all day? All right, as we go on, you'll find out more. Okay? All right, let's move. Remember, we talked about the earth and its rotation. Remember? Yes, how the earth moves round the sun. All right. So take a look at this picture. You can see the earth. Can you see the different continents? Yes, I can even see Africa. Awesome. The earth rotates. Remember, we established that fact that the earth rotates round the sun. So while the earth is moving and rotating, the day and time changes. Can you see the sun is on one side and the moon on the other side? Yes, that's daytime and nighttime. Look at the first picture. And then look at the second picture as well. The sunlight is, on one side of earth, and then the moon is on the other side of Earth. Can you see what continent is on that side? Yes, I see Africa here as well. The sun is on Africa, on Africa, and what other continents is there? Yes, on Europe. Very good. Yes, Europe very close by. Awesome. So the other continents on the other side, at the same time that we are in now, they will be in nighttime as we are in daytime. All right, let's move on. How come we have day and night? Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever wondered why we have day and night? Why? What causes it? What brings about day and night? Yes, God made day and night. Yes, God created, the world and He made day and night. But what changes it? For instance, if you want to watch your TV, you have to turn it on for the TV to come on, right? You have to use the remote to control it. So, what controls the day and the night time? Yes, the rotation of the earth, like you see. We said that the earth is spherical. It's a sphere, it's like a ball, and it rotates, it moves, it goes round and round and round and round. Okay? So the rotation of the earth causes day and night. Remember, we said the sun is static, the sun stays still, it doesn't move, but the earth moves. So while it rotates, while it goes round and round and round, then we have day. We have daytime for a while, it's moving, and then we have nighttime for a while as well. It's still moving. I'm sure you're wondering why we don't fall. Because the earth is moving, yes. There's something called the force of gravity that holds us down and keeps our feet, stuck to the ground so that we don't fall when the earth is moving. We'll talk about that some other time, all right? Okay. So it takes approximately 24 hours for Earth to complete one rotation around its axis. It takes 24 hours. That's why we have 24 hours in one day. It takes 24 hours for the earth to move round. So it goes 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4, 5. So, if you have a globe at home, you can try it. Just keep spinning, 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 spinning until you get, back to the beginning. And that's another day starting. That's another 24 hours counting down. All right. And it says also that the side of the earth facing the sun has day, while the side away has night. Like in the previous one I talked about, the side facing the sun, you can see the side facing the sun, it has daytime, and then the side facing the moon has nighttime. That's the other side has nighttime. So like for instance, we're in the morning here in Nigeria, in Africa, some other parts of the world in different continents are in nighttime. Some are even in the afternoon. Yes, some are in the afternoon. I'm sure you have friends or family members in other parts of the country, and you call them, and it's a different time zone. Yes, that's because they are part of the earth. They are part of the continent is facing another side. All right, it's either on the side of the sun or on the other side. Okay, all right. Something interesting. The shining sun from different angles as a result of Earth's movement. Can you see the sun moving from evening to morning? It's moving round, round, round. All right. Look at the second picture you have there. The sun's path in the sky. It moves and it rotates, it's not the sun itself that is moving. We are the ones moving. But it looks like the sun is moving. If you see the sunrise in the morning, and you're moving in the car or you're taking a walk, you see it from one direction, right? Very good. And then you keep moving, and sometimes the direction looks like it has changed. But trust me, the sun is still. Yes, we are the ones moving and changing direction, but the sun is still and in one place. All right? Okay, look at this. The shadow changes position and its size as Earth moves. Yes, as the Earth moves. I want you to do something today when the sun comes out. Take some time out and take a look at your shadow. Take a look at your shadow on the floor and see the position. And then after an hour or two, go out again and go to the same spot where you went out the first time and take a look at your shadow and see the difference. The earth has moved. Try it and share your experience in the comment box, all right? Make sure you do. If you can take a picture, I'll be glad. I'll be glad to see your picture, all right? So go out in the sun, stay still somewhere for a bit, take a picture of your shadow in the sun, and then after about an hour or 2 or 3 hours in the sun again, go out to the same position and take another picture and see the difference in the shadow. Let's experiment. Let's try this out, all right? So I'll be waiting to see your pictures in the comment box. Make sure you do this activity, okay? Okay, so look at the two pictures. The morning sun. Can you see the first tree? Can you see the first tree in the picture? Yes, the morning sun. Can you see the shadow of the tree? Awesome. And then look at the afternoon sun. The earth has moved from the first point of the sun, to the other. So the position of the shadow has changed. Look at the other picture as well. The golf sticks, the golf stand holding the flag. Yes, the position of the shadow has completely changed because the earth has moved. And that is what causes time to change. Right now, it's like 11 a.m. in the morning. If, time is moving, time is changing because the earth is moving. In about an hour, it'll be 12 noon, another hour, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And then before you know it, it's evening time. The earth is moving, it's rotating. And then before you know it, it begins to get dark. We've moved away from the sun and now we'll move towards the moon. All right, and then it gets dark, it's nighttime, and then it's moving, we're sleeping, we're in bed. It's moving, it's midnight, it's pretty dark, and then it's moving, it's going back to the sun, it's moving, it's bright, and then the sun rises again. Beautiful, right? Awesome, let's move on. So let's look at seasons. We've established time. Let's look at seasons. How many seasons are there in Nigeria? Do you know? Yes, I'm listening. How many? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. There are 2 major seasons in Nigeria and in some other parts of Africa. Yes, there are 2 major seasons. Do you want to try? Can you name them? Try. Okay, I'll tell you. We have the dry season. That's when it's hot and sunny. And towards the end of the year, like in December, we have the Harmattan. It's really dry. Sometimes, I even get this broken leaves. Yes, it's dry. We have the dry and the wet season. The wet season is when it's raining like we have now. I'm sure you have experienced lots and lots and lots of rains in the past couple of weeks. Yes, we're in the wet season at the moment. It's really rainy and wet. So in Nigeria and in some parts of Africa, we have the dry and the wet season, or the dry and the rainy season. Okay, what's peculiar? What's that thing you see very, very, very often during, the dry season? What's that thing you see? What's the common thing with the dry season? Beautiful, the sun. In the dry season, you see the sun, 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 sun every day. And then the wet season, of course, it rains. It rains. Awesome. Okay. Africa's dry and rainy season. Like I said, it's we have two major seasons in Nigeria and in most parts of Africa. All right. Nigeria is in West Africa. So from November, November to true to April. Remember your months of the year. All right, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's usually associated with the dry season. That's when it's really, really hot, 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 hot. Yes, you're all sweaty. Yes, it's very, very, very hot. All right, and then moving on from about May, June, July. Yes, we're in July and it's still raining. That's when it's wet and cool. Like it is this morning. It's cool. All right. So at this time of the year, we're in the wet season. It's the rainy season. This is July, remember? Yes. And then from around August, September, October, it's slightly raining but predominantly dry. All right, it's predominantly dry. Okay, all right, so let's move on. Remember I said that other continents also have different seasons. Basically in Africa, in most countries in Africa, especially in Nigeria, we have two major seasons, the wet and the dry. But in other continents, they have so many seasons depending on the region and the area where they are on the continent. All right, so we have the four most common seasons all around the world. We have spring, we have summer, we have autumn, and then we have winter. All right, spring is when it's warm. It's not very, very, very hot. It's warm. You can go out and have a picnic and enjoy yourself, have a nice time. Summer is really, really hot. Yes, summer is hot. It's like our own really dry season. That's when most schools abroad are on holiday. You can go, like we say here sometimes, summer break. Yes, it's hot. That's when most times they take their vacation because it's nice. It's a nice time to come out. All right, and then the autumn is generally also known as fall. It's a slightly wet season. It's cool. It rains. The leaves fall. The weather changes, and then it's a time that is close to winter. That's a sign that it's the season that shows that winter is coming. And of course, winter is when it snows. It doesn't really snow here, but of course we've heard that in some parts of Nigeria we have had snow at some point or the other. All right, so let's move on. What's the weather like today where you are? Take a look out of your window and tell me what the weather is like. Okay, I'm looking out my window and it looks calm. I can't see Mr. Sun yet. It looks cool. Yes, it's still cool actually. And it's not cloudy and it's not windy. I want you to take a look out of your window and tell me what the weather is like today. And at the same time, don't forget the task I gave you. I want you to go outside at two different times of the day when it's sunny. Stand outside in the sun and take a picture of yourself with your shadow, all right? And then you go out again after a couple of hours. You take another picture from the same position. I'll do the same and share my picture in the comment box, all right? So make sure you do the task. I would like to see that picture. Let's go outside. Let's enjoy nature. But don't forget to stay safe, all right? Stay within a safe environment. And I'll share a support video for you to watch and learn more about day and night time, all right? Thank you for joining the class. I hope you learned something new. Bye bye. Have a nice day.